Do you feel like something has changed, even though everything seems the same? As if suddenly, the world you once knew no longer fits inside you? This is not an exaggeration. It's not ordinary exhaustion. It's a sign that the time has turned, that the moment has come for the chosen ones to awaken to the new time, and it has already begun. 2026 is not just another year. For many, it will be the mark of a silent separation, a spiritual departure that is not announced with words, but with deep sensations. The calling is internal. It doesn't come with noise. It comes with clarity, with that discomfort that keeps insisting you no longer belong to what once was. The chosen ones are not seeking stages, fame, or acceptance. They are seeking coherence. They are leaving behind everything that no longer speaks to their soul. And even if that costs them bonds, old roles, or familiar routines, they are willing, because they have understood that to remain where the spirit has already departed is to disobey the purpose. There will be no external confirmation. No sign will appear in the sky. But those who have been called know. They feel it in their bodies, in the silence, in the need for peace. The portal is opening, not for the hurried, but for the attentive. Those who no longer want to just survive. They want to live with meaning, with truth, with mature and grounded faith. I am George, and if you felt that this video reached you at the right time, maybe it's because you are also one of the chosen ones. If this content touched you in any way, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Let's cross together into this new time. The journey has already begun, and you are not alone. Have you noticed that lately there's been a growing interest in you? It seems like people are seeking information, trying to understand who you are and what you represent. This interest is no coincidence. As someone set apart by God even before the creation of the world, your light, your essence, and what you carry inside provoke an almost irresistible curiosity. Remember what is written in Romans 8:29. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. Someone is, in fact, directing time and attention to investigate your life. It seems that this person, or people, are dedicated to discovering who you are in depth, as if they feel the need to understand your purpose, as if they're trying to unravel a mystery. Being chosen means carrying a mission, a special mark, something that those around you perceive, even without understanding why. Your light, your truth, and the purpose that God planted in you awaken curiosity, admiration, and in some cases, even envy. Your journey as a chosen one awakens a curiosity that few comprehend, and your presence brings out diverse feelings in those around you. Want to better understand why your energy attracts attention, inspires some, and unsettles others? Keep watching to discover the true impact of your light, the reason behind the fascination it causes, and how this calling influences the lives of everyone around you. Before we dive into this reflection, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like the video. That way, this message can reach more people who are also seeking a meaningful path. These investigations by those around you may go beyond mere curiosity. It's not just about looking for a familiar face or learning about your routine. Many times, they are trying to understand what is different about you, what makes you stand out in such a striking way. Maybe they even want to know your source of strength, or what empowers you to remain steadfast even in the face of adversity. As we are reminded in 2 Thessalonians 3:3, but the Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. This divine strengthening is what makes us resilient, and at the same time draws others' interest. You may have noticed that this investigation doesn't have a clear purpose. These are searches that seem almost empty, as if they are driven by fixation or the need to fill some internal void. In many cases, they don't even know why they feel incomplete without you, but they feel your absence. Your absence becomes a constant reminder of the light you once brought into their lives. Many chosen ones, upon understanding the depth of their purpose, end up distancing themselves from places and people who no longer resonate on the same frequency. And by doing so, they pull back their energy, protecting and strengthening their own journey. This natural movement can confuse and even destabilize those who don't understand the reason for your absence. When you withdraw, many of them turn to others, trying to figure out what happened to you, in a desperate attempt to fill the void you left. As a chosen one, you may face challenges and resistance from those who were once close to you, but not with the intention to support. Some individuals draw near just to observe, and eventually attempt to sabotage your growth. Many pretend to be friends, but deep down, they're just waiting for an opportunity to exploit your vulnerabilities. These individuals often go unnoticed, until you awaken to the reality of your mission and understand that not everyone at your side is truly an ally. However, once you awaken to this truth, you break the chains that once held you. God reminds us that He places a seal upon us, granting us protection and security amid adversity. When you recognize and distance yourself from these negative influences, your light grows even stronger, and those who once surrounded you with hidden intentions become completely lost. Without access to you, they become disoriented, because they've lost the control they believed they had over your life. But with this freedom also comes the need for caution and discernment. It's not about living in fear, but about understanding that, as a chosen one, your protection is in God, and that it is essential to remain attentive to the environments and the people with whom you share your life and your experiences. It is important to know that when you remove the control these people once had over you, you awaken to a freedom they cannot understand. When God places His seal upon us, He protects us, anoints us, and equips us for a journey of light and truth. This seal means that we belong to Him, and because of that, we are strengthened to move forward, even if some around us do not understand. This newly discovered freedom may attract looks of strangeness, but also an even more intense interest. People who can no longer understand what you are doing or where you are become obsessed with the lack of information about you. Before, they knew your every move. They knew your preferences and your weaknesses. But with this breaking of chains and your new state of awareness, you become a mystery to them. This absence of knowledge consumes them, causing some to act obsessively, trying to recover the information they have lost. As a chosen one, you must embrace this new phase. It is an opportunity to live authentically, expressing what you truly feel and believe. It is time to leave behind the need to please and to adapt to what others expect from you. For a long time, you may have hidden your essence so that others would feel comfortable around you. But that phase has passed. Now, your commitment is to your truth, to your purpose, and to what God planted in your heart. The fact that you are protected by God does not mean you should act recklessly. God equips us with discernment, to understand when something or someone is not aligned with our purpose. He grants us wisdom so that we can identify traps and thus distance ourselves from environments or people who may represent spiritual danger. However, this protection also requires responsibility on our part to keep our eyes open and our spirit alert. It is the union between divine protection and discernment that allows the chosen one to walk their journey safely. This protection is not only spiritual, but also physical. Many times, our intuition alerts us to something, and that is the Spirit of God guiding us. He enables us to be attentive to who is truly by our side, and who only pretends to be a friend. The light of a chosen one has a profound effect, and often unsettles those who still live under shadows of uncertainty or lack of purpose. The presence of the chosen one reveals truths, illuminates issues that others prefer to keep hidden, and in doing so, inevitably generates discomfort. In certain environments, you may notice looks of disapproval or feel a veiled resistance. This is not something you intentionally provoke, but rather a natural reaction to the brightness of your essence and to the commitment you carry. This sense of discomfort that others feel may be a reaction to the very journey they avoid walking. Your commitment to truth and to divine purpose reminds them of a life they may not yet be ready to face. After all, the mission of the Chosen One is to be holy and blameless, according to Ephesians 1:4-5. And this holiness, this commitment, may seem incomprehensible to those who live without commitment. You must understand that this is part of your journey. Not everyone will understand your role, and not everyone will accept your mission. And that is okay. Not everyone needs to be by your side. As a chosen one, your role is not to please or fit into every environment, but to fulfill the purpose for which you were called. And by living in your truth, you will automatically be illuminating the path for those who have the courage to follow the same road. We already know that the Chosen One carries a presence that transforms the environment they're in, and often, that transformation awakens the interest and fascination of others. This happens because the energy of the Chosen One reveals something that cannot be explained with words alone. Those who observe from a distance sense that there is something different. What many see is a light that seems to escape ordinary eyes, something that provokes a subtle but constant restlessness. They don't fully understand what this light means, but they feel that it touches something they themselves can't completely identify. It's a mystery that surrounds and captivates them. This fascination intensifies precisely because the energy of the Chosen One does not need explanations. It is authentic and comes from the connection they maintain with the divine. As stated in Matthew 5:14, "You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hidden. Your presence shines brightly, standing out naturally and drawing attention from those around you. The fascination you evoke may not lie in your words, but in your silence." The Chosen One's journey is often a quiet walk, where they connect inwardly with divine strength. And this silence, this stillness, becomes something irresistible to those around, because in a restless world, a serene presence stands out. God places in your heart the intention to live with purpose, so that your life becomes a representation of divine peace and truth. The serenity of the Chosen One becomes a light that shines in the midst of chaos, and those who cross your path feel drawn to that presence. This serenity, however, is not always understood. For some, it inspires admiration and a desire to follow your example. But for others, it provokes discomfort, even resistance. The energy of the Chosen One, their trust in God, and their focus on divine purpose reveal what many avoid confronting within themselves. Those who feel addicted to your energy are, in truth, responding to a spiritual longing they themselves have not yet fully understood. And while they try to draw closer to your light, the Chosen One must remain firm, guided by the truth that their mission is to inspire, not to carry the spiritual burden of others. As a Chosen One, you were anointed for a unique mission, and part of that mission is to protect the energy God placed in you. This fascination others feel is only a reflection of the divine presence in your life, and it is your responsibility to preserve that light, so it continues to shine authentically and purely. In a world full of distractions and external influences, Protecting your energy is a way of honoring the calling God gave you. Often protecting this energy requires setting clear boundaries. By doing so, you're not just protecting yourself. You're also allowing others to recognize their need to seek a personal connection with God. When they no longer find in your presence what they're looking for, they may come to understand that what they long for can only be found through their own spiritual journey. Those who observe this humility are deeply touched, because they realize that true strength doesn't lie in elevating oneself above others, but in serving the divine purpose with a pure heart. And this realization creates even greater attraction, because they see in you an example of what it means to live a life guided by a higher calling. But the chosen one must remember, this attraction is not an end in itself. It is only a means to inspire others to seek that same connection with God. To be a chosen one is also a calling to serve. Your energy, your presence, and your example are ultimately ways of serving God and humanity. By persevering on your path and remaining faithful to what God has entrusted to you, you are serving as a channel of divine grace. Those who are drawn to your energy, even without understanding why, are being called to transformation, and you are the instrument God uses to touch their lives. This service, however, requires that you continually strengthen your faith and your commitment to God. As you move forward, you will increasingly become a point of reference for those around you. They will observe your path and be inspired by your choices. And this reinforces the need to keep your focus on the divine purpose, because every action you take will have an impact. Your commitment is a reflection of your love and trust in God. And that trust will be what draws others to the truth and peace they so desperately seek. You were chosen by God for a special, unique, and deeply important mission. This mission, however, requires courage, perseverance, and unshakable faith. Along your path, challenges and difficult moments will inevitably arise, but always remember, you will never be alone. God will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening your faith, and granting you the ability to overcome any obstacle that arises. The divine choice that has fallen upon you is not by chance. It is a sacred calling for a purpose that goes far beyond human understanding. In Ephesians 1:4-5, God reminds us that we were chosen before the foundation of the world, destined to be holy and blameless in His presence. This means that, at every moment of your journey, there is a greater plan directing your life, a mission that lights your path and gives meaning to each challenge faced. May this message serve as a constant reminder that you are deeply loved and protected. You carry within you a grand purpose, and your presence in the world is a reflection of the divine light that brings inspiration and hope to those around you. Trust in God and in the plan He has for your life, walking with a heart full of gratitude and hope. Let your light shine brightly, for it is that light that reflects God's presence in the world, touching and inspiring other lives. If this message resonated in your heart, like and share it so more people can feel this strength and find their purpose. Your journey is powerful, and your mission can transform lives. Being chosen means carrying a unique sensitivity toward life. You feel things more deeply, see beyond appearances, and perceive what many overlook. It's not easy to live with this kind of awareness, but it's exactly that which confirms the calling. God sets apart those who can keep walking even when everything seems dark, and you are one of them. Maybe you've already felt out of place in certain environments, as if you no longer belong to specific groups or situations. That's natural when your soul has already begun moving towards something greater. What once made sense no longer feeds your spirit, and that emptiness is not a loss. It's space being made for something new to be born. Right now, many chosen ones are going through this silent process of distancing from places, people, and even old desires. Not out of coldness, but for protection. God is calling his children back to him, removing them from everything that steals energy, peace, and clarity. February, especially, is a delicate month in this process. A time of care, attention, and discernment. There are people connected to your energy who can no longer hide their restlessness in your absence. They miss your light, but don't know how to handle the truth you carry. Some are attached to your presence out of neediness, others out of dependence. But God's calling requires that you not be confused. Don't feel guilty for stepping away when necessary. Your protection comes through discernment. You're not here to carry everyone. Your mission is to illuminate, not to burn out trying to ignite others. Whoever wants to walk beside you must also learn to tend to their own flame. Do not accept connections that drain your strength anymore. From now on, protect what God has placed in you. Your energy is too precious to be wasted on what doesn't build. This phase demands positioning. The time of trying to please is over. The time of shrinking yourself to fit into spaces has ended. The chosen ones are being activated, and that requires emotional, spiritual, and even physical clarity. Take care of yourself. Guard your mind. Keep peace at the center. February may be a field of testing, but it will also be fertile ground for those who know how to remain firm. You are stronger than you think. And even if no one sees the process you've endured up to this point, heaven witnesses every step. Keep moving forward. Don't be distracted by what you lost. Everything that was taken served to make you lighter. What lies ahead requires truth, integrity, and courage. And if you've made it this far, it's because all of those qualities are already in you. The journey of the chosen has never been about recognition. It has always been about obedience. And those who obey, even in silence, are preparing to live what many will never understand. May you continue firm in peace and with your heart aligned with heaven. God has something set aside for those who did not give up. And you are one of them. If this message touched your spirit in some way, leave in the comments something you feel you need to protect during this time. Your experience may help other people who are also going through this process. Let's grow together in truth, light, and purpose.